So one of the things that I have started to do is trying to connect more with my guides and angels, and doing that through messages in these oracle cards. The card deck that I'm using today is Soul Wisdom Oracle. And one of the things my mentor advised me on or suggested, was, just asking for general kind of guidance on, what are messages that I need to be paying attention to each day. So pulling about 10 cards, with no specific question, right? Just what do you want to tell me today? So that's what I have been doing for the past few days, and it's been really amazing to just have that sense of connection and peace, especially after I read kind of the cards that come out, read from the book what they actually mean, or like what are the things that I should be thinking about, and it just helps me to feel just more connected to myself, and connected to God, honestly. So decided to record this one, see how it goes. So I shuffle them like this because I don't know if you've seen other readers, or like they do this kind of like weird, and I just can never get the cards to actually shuffle. So I'm just gonna do it like a regular deck of cards. I think this one wanted to come out. This one is called Divine Support. I really love this deck because of how colorful it is, and that it has people of color on the cards. Which is, not something I see particularly often, or had seen. The Dad King. Let's see what else wants to come out. And sometimes it takes a while because this is how I shuffle, and I really try to wait for them to jump out. Spiritual awakening. I'm gonna pull that one, but if it wants to come out, it will. Just separate them. And also, these are brand new decks. I got them when I was in Arizona, which was just an absolutely life-changing trip, as I've mentioned in another video. Yeah. I don't even know how to describe it. The girls, one of the things that we said was like, it just can't be explained. It was amazing. You had to be there, because it just can't be explained. But I guess I will, as I'm shuffling and trying to get these cards to come out. One hike we went on was Cathedral Rock, and it was the first full, here we go, 2 came out. Loving Community, as I was talking about my retreat girls. Family Tree. Okay, I need 5 more. And so we were at Cathedral Rock, and it was the first full day that we were there. We went on that hike, and there's a point in the hike that's just really like, it's like this, where the rocks meet, and it's kind of like an incline. There's really no, like, the step up is pretty high, and there's no real like places to grab onto. Like, there's a foothold that's been carved out, but like there's really nothing to grab onto to like pull yourself up. It's just a very challenging spot of the hike. I am late. Wonder. So beautiful. But like once you like, I mean, once eventually, like, spoiler alert, I did make it across, but like once, like that's really like the most challenging part of the whole hike. But we were stuck there for like 30 minutes or maybe more. No, it was probably like about 30 minutes. It had started raining, so it was like not super raining, but like drizzly and like enough to like really wet the rocks. So then it like started to get slippery. So then we were like, man, we really just can't get up here. Like our guide was already up the thing, and she was like waiting for us. And I was like trying, but I was like, Samantha, I just can't, like, I don't know, like I can't get the leverage. I can't do it. And then one of the other girls that I was with, she was like, I don't know, like I just can't. She's like, but I really want to get up there. And I was like, yeah, me too. Like I really, really want to. And then like other people, you know, on the hike, you know, just like random people that were there too. Like, it's like we all kind of like had a groupthink moment of like, none of us can do it. None of us can get up there. Eventually it had stopped raining. Our guide had come back down, like basically for us, like, okay, you know, like, you know, trying to like gently encourage us, but also like understanding, okay, if there are real limits or whatever. And so we took pictures from that spot. And then, preparation. But then like somebody, like random strangers, right? Like other people on the hike, were trying again, and it stopped raining. I think I said that at this point. So it's starting to dry up again. And then one of the girls I was with, that, you know, in my group, she was like, do you want to boost to like this other person that was trying to get up? And the girl was like, yeah, sure. So like, she's like, I'm gonna boost you, like bump, you know, touch your butt so that I can boost you up. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. And so she did that. And then at that point, the girl I was with saw like the footholds. She hadn't seen them before. And she was like, oh, there's footholds here. Like, I can do it. And so I don't know. It's like she was able to then do it and follow in the other girl's footsteps. She didn't even need a boost. And then, cause she was like, I'm not ready to go. Like, I want to get to the end. And so then I was like, dang, so she got up there. And I was like, all right, I'm gonna try one more time. And then I don't know if I just wasn't like, you know, it's like you have these like mental blocks that you don't even realize are blocking you. Because like, I don't think before when I was trying to get up there that I was actually like trying to push myself up off of the ground below, right? Like, I think I was just trying to like use the foothold to lift me, like use my leg to lift me, as opposed to like trying to get momentum by like jumping and pushing myself up. Like, I don't think I was doing that before. so this time I think that's what I did. Like I was able to like get some momentum and like jump myself up. And then I was able to get up and I got through it, you know, and then like once you get off of that first, like that little hump, then it's like fine going up the rest of the little incline. And like we did it and we got up there, and then our guide came back up with us. Rest now. We did it. Now it's time to rest. Oh, and that's so pretty with like her and her baby, and it almost looks like a mermaid. Like to me, it kind of looks like a mermaid or something. That's a really pretty card. Okay, that's too many. I just need one more. So anyway, so then we got up and we're able to reach the top, and that's the end of the trail. Open your eyes. All beautiful cards. That was the end of the trail pictures that I posted was that one. But yeah, it was just very, and I think this was part of why the guide took us on this particular hike, because there's a really challenging spot, and it's like, what are the beliefs that you have? Like, what limiting beliefs do you have that will keep you stuck, keep you blocked? And how can you overcome? Like, I ended up putting my backpack down. So like at one point when I was still trying before I made it, the first attempts, I like took my backpack off and I was like, man, I gotta just lose this dead weight. And that's, you know, symbolic sometimes. Like sometimes you just have to let some things go, and release what no longer is helping you. Like that backpack had my water, right? And it had my, you know, had things that I needed at the time, but then it was also holding me back, because I was able to get up, but I didn't have my backpack with me. I'm just now looking back, I should have turned around and like asked somebody to hand it to me, but because I needed water later on, but it was fine. I survived. But yeah, like, you know, and we took a rest. Like we tried, and then it started raining, and it reminded me of the butterfly story that like butterflies rest when it's raining because they can't fly in the rain, right? Like their wings, they need to protect their wings, because they can't fly in the rain, and so they have to rest. And so I'm like, you know, we were butterflies. We had to like take a break, take a rest, regroup, and then once the storm passed, you know, we were able to then spread our wings and fly. And I know this is cheesy and corny, but hey, you know, that's me. So, and I think it really does resonate. So anyway, that was just, you know, just a very powerful, like, tangible example of how, you know, how we go through life, and when we reach roadblocks and challenges, like what do we do? What are things that are holding us back that we need to let go of? Like it was just, you know, the symbolism, the synchronicity, I guess, was just really powerful for me. The metaphor. So anyway, now we can read these cards. And I just go in order from how they come out. So this first one is Divine Support. So let me take a look here. It's a couple of these. So Divine Support and then that Rest Now both have like basically like a mom and a baby. Okay. divine support. You have a team assisting you. So I'll hold this here. God, Mother Earth, and your highest angels, spirit guides, and ancestors are all with you now. They are by your side, giving you what you need to feel loved and supported on your path. Open your senses and perceive them around you. Feel their loving presence, warmth, and reassurance. Your life has many seen and unseen forces that are beneficial in supporting you for your highest good. Relax and know that this higher support is constantly with you. The wisdom. You are so loved. So much love and support have shown up for you. The universe, your family, and your friends are happy that you are here. The world would not be the same without you, and the truth is, you're not alone on your quest in this life. You have your soul's mission, and your divine team has their assignment to support and guide you along the way. When you tune into your higher self, it's easier to sense their communications and signs. Not everything is on your shoulders to figure out yourself. They guide you when you're awake and as you sleep. When you feel guided to meet certain people or explore specific experiences and you don't know why. Okay, sorry, let me read that. This is a new sentence. They guide you when you're awake and as you sleep. When you feel guided to meet certain people or explore specific experiences and you don't know why, it's probably your divine team nudging you towards something that will benefit you. It is important to ask for support with specific tasks, similar to how you would ask a personal assistant. That's their job. Asking with gratitude and valuing what shows up provides clear results. Your team is on the job and working with you, but they don't want to take your power away. As you tune into your intuition, you connect with the shared wisdom of your team. They communicate to you with soft whispers, gentle knowings, feelings, dreams, and signs, so pay attention. You and your divine team work together as a unit. When you trust yourself and the divine support that is forever in your life, you will feel more empowered on your path. The challenge. Are you feeling stressed, confused, unsupported, and just want some clear answers? When guidance shows up, do you overthink or ignore it completely? Fear, self-pity, loneliness, and confusion can all arise when we feel overwhelmed by the tasks of human life. This happens when you're carrying too much on your shoulders and forget how powerful you and your support team are. When you feel overwhelmed or alone, ask for support and guidance. Ask for what you need, big or small. You can say, I ask for divine support and give my team permission to come closer to me. I give my team permission to support me with whatever blank for my greatest good. Help me understand the best actions to take. Thank you for being here and revealing the way. When you give your team permission, it allows them to step in on your behalf without interfering with your free will. Let them know what you want and how you want them to assist you. Connect with them through meditation, journaling, questions, and noting responses, or seeking guidance before sleeping and recording your dream insights. Ask for their responses to be clear. For example, goosebumps or a warm sensation, so you know it's from them. Find what works for you. When you align with your team, life becomes more enjoyable. The more you use these resources, the clearer and more magical your connection will become, and you will experience a sense of freedom in your explorations. The universe has got your back. Your affirmations. The universe is happy I am here, and I am important and supported. I have always been cared for, and I have everything I need. Support is all around me, and I am grateful for my team. I love that. I'm glad that came out because that's definitely something that I've been trying to remember more and more. It's like asking my guides and my angels for support or for, showing me the way. Am I on the right track? And like receiving those confirmations. Or trying to be aware when those confirmations, when those messages are sent, I guess. But should we have open your eyes? I just flipped through. That's the last card that came out. It's like, open your eyes. Like, pay attention, girl. Okay, the next one is the Dad King, so that's what I'm trying to find. Dad King, your masculine side is loving. The energy of the divine masculine or divine father is influencing you now. Show love to your inner masculine so you can heal. Regardless of your gender, you are the king of your world. Your home environment is your castle. The wisdom. The universe wants you to act like a strong king. Know how powerful you are. You are great. Allow your strength, focus, and actions to be seen by the whole world. Each of us has a masculine side, the ability to focus and take decisive action. It is represented by the energies to initiate action and activity. A lot of people think this means being physically strong or throwing around your power, but this is not the energy of the divine or mature masculine. That is the energy of the spoiled brat, the immature masculine who doesn't use their power wisely and throws angry tantrums when they don't get their way. The divine masculine is patient and kind because they know that there is strength in waiting for the right time and place to wield their energy and take action. Because they are humble and patient, they wait for the moment to step in and guide with wisdom and authority. They also know that they have to use their power for good, to protect the vulnerable, and to ensure all their children, in quotes, are loved, safe, and empowered to be themselves. Find that strong, humble, protective side of you that is imbued with inner strength, courage, and determined focus, and watch over what you value. Be assertive, but also warm and compassionate. The challenge. Are you disconnected from your responsibilities and sense of authority? Do you value and respect your strength and power? Find the masculine qualities you admire in others and notice them in yourself. Find examples of individuals of any gender who wield this kind of responsible, humble power and use it to help others and protect the vulnerable. How do they hold themselves, and how do they wield their divine masculine power? While there are lots of examples of masculine power being misused and abused to control and disempower others, there are also plenty of examples of the divine masculine protecting others from harm, standing up for sacred principles, and holding their kingdoms, in quotes, together for the good of all. These are those who stand up against violence, intimidation, hate, and bullying of the disadvantaged, the ones who love their families and a part of helping their communities thrive for everyone. If you have had issues with your father or men, it's time to release them. Hurt men hurt others, so we start by approaching them with compassion. These are reasons, though not excuses. We also need to set strong boundaries and not allow that behavior to continue to hurt others. This is why when we let go of the pain associated with this behavior, it makes it easier to wield divine masculine power ourselves, because compassion and forgiveness is part of this strength. Find the strength to be the king of your world. Protect those around you and be prepared to be patient and forgiving with them, while being clear about what is allowed and what is not. When you set your boundaries and maintain them, you will notice how much more expansive life is and how much more life can thrive for everyone. Your affirmations. I forgive the masculine in my life. I am action and power and strength and allow these energies to teach me about myself. The masculine in my life is loving, consistent, and supportive. I love that. And I love that they mention that we all have masculine and feminine energies within us, regardless of our gender. And it's about finding that balance based on who you are and what feels more, what resonates more with you, but having a balance. It doesn't have to be 50-50, but you know what I mean. But I love that too, that it's talking about boundaries, because that is something that I have been learning and trying to implement over the last year in particular, when I realized I had no boundaries. So that's awesome. Chico. Okay. The next card. So that was a beautiful message as well. These are all just beautiful messages and beautiful cards. I love how the heart is radiating out, and it's so big. Yes, that is the masculine you want in your life, that you want to embody. Okay. Spiritual awakening. Come here. Come here. Choco wants to say hi. Okay. Spiritual awakening. I know. Can you pause me? You are experiencing a shift in consciousness. Okay, I'm going to try and do this like this. Awakening means becoming more aware and expanding to a higher vibrational state of truth. Your soul is opening to its natural state, remembering what it knows. The thoughts and situations that have been in the way are being released with ease now. Trust being yourself. The wisdom, the light and shade within you are one and a part of the same divine source. The more you explore, the more you'll realize good and bad are both reflections of the light. You can't have shadow without light. It's a frequency of being and the parts of ourselves we judge, misunderstand, or hide. To truly awaken, you need to journey into the shadow to embrace what you fear. Think of it as both sides balancing and containing the light of the other within. You are slowly opening, reconnecting, and accepting your entire being. By attending to all your parts, you become whole. To be enlightened is to surrender to the divine truth, that you are one with the universe. Matter and antimatter, light and shadow, the physical and ethereal are different aspects of the source. There is no separation. As you expand, focus on the light and the dark. Raising your vibration helps you to connect with energies that are divinely aligned. You may be tempted to shun parts you label as unworthy. However, these parts are part of you. They serve a purpose as well. This is likely only valuing the upper chakras because those parts feel more uplifted. What about the lower chakras? Those parts appear lower, but they ground you to the earthly experience from where you can reach higher up. A tree's branches are not more valuable than the roots that are in the soil. Embrace your complete self and see all parts worthy of acceptance, and you will reach higher states of divine awareness. The challenge. Are you afraid of your shadows and hiding from them? Do you only ever want to experience positive emotions? You will never be whole if you ignore your flaws. Anger, fear, jealousy, they don't feel great, but they are part of who you are. You won't be able to learn from or transform these darker aspects unless you acknowledge them. Sometimes our shadows are there as signs that something isn't right, and it may not be you. A lot of old spiritual systems set up these false dichotomies between light and shadow. This creates spiritual bypassing, in quotes, where we use the shadow as an excuse to avoid what is hard and challenging. To be whole means embracing, healing, and transforming all parts of ourselves to become whole and aligned with the divine. Tell yourself you know what you are doing, that you and the divine are working together for your greater good. Find guides who aren't afraid of your shadow and ask for their help. Accept all you awaken by acknowledging and taking practical steps to learn what this is all about. When you do, wholeness will come to you with ease, and you will find the rest of your spiritual journey to awaken more and more of what has been lying asleep all this time. Your affirmations. I choose to know myself completely, so I embrace my divinity and my power. My soul is bigger than this lifetime because I open to my light and shadow. I embrace the gifts within me and make friends with my shadow side. I love this. I don't know if you can tell, like, her face is kind of like in the middle here. And there's actually like a snake, like a serpent in here too. I'm still learning about cards and stuff, so I don't know what that means, but maybe that's representing kind of the shadow side. I don't know. Snakes are ick to me, so that's why I'm thinking that. But also they shed their skin, and so maybe it's also about like those layers, and being able to reveal more and more of yourself and being accepting of it too, because the snake isn't attacking. So very interesting. I love that. Yeah, and that's what I've been trying to do now. more is yeah, trying to just figure everything out, like learn more about my whole self and being okay with, you know, past decisions and you know, doing the best I could with what I had at the time and what I knew and being okay with that, but then learning from those past experiences. I was gonna say mistakes, but I don't really believe in mistakes. I think everything happens for a reason, and we have, you know, each choice has its consequences, right? And we live through the consequences that we need to live through to learn from them. And if things keep repeating, it's because we haven't learned the lesson. So that's my 2 cents on that. Okay, the next card was Loving Community. And it says, you are interconnected with everyone around you. I love this. Sorry, I was just like admiring the card. Okay. It's people around this like orb circle thing. Yeah, I love it. There's a bunch of different like faces in here. It is essential to know you are connected, loved, and supported by the people around you. Know that your presence is needed and people value you. Your work makes a difference to the whole collective. It's time to realize how loved you really are. Reach out to your loved ones if you need to connect. The wisdom. When you are part of an interconnected network, you matter. Never think otherwise. Every soul is part of the whole, and each presence is valuable. When you own the fact that you're not alone and here for a reason, you become more empowered to truly live. Discover ways to make a difference, whether you start alone or with a team. Even when it seems like you're alone, there are always contributors along the way. When you find your soul family and interact in a caring way, you will find kindred spirits, soul friends, and common interests bringing you closer together. Keep connecting and doing what feels right. Teamwork makes the dream work. Who knows what you can do when you open to receive support? As you feel more valuable within yourself and show it for others to see, you honor them and yourself. Revealing your true self and accepting others as they are creates a soul-level bond of trust because everyone wants to feel safe, seen, and loved. Your journey starts with you, but it also branches out to many others as you cross paths. The greater community flows when souls come together in a divine dance. Whether connections are short or long-term, value those moments and what they create. The challenge. Have you been feeling alone or unimportant? Have you thought your efforts don't make a difference? These feelings are understandable and can feel real. Please know this doesn't have to be your truth. Ask yourself what you are getting out of feeling this way. Is it a pity party or an excuse that you like to play around in? If this is the case, it disempowers you even more. It's normal to feel down or alone sometimes. There is nothing wrong with you. There is a warm place for you in this world, and your community wants to connect with you. When you feel lonely, do your best to do something about it, like something new or outside your comfort zone. Sometimes it's just fear and insecurity hindering you. So focus on steps that improve your situation every day. Support yourself by connecting genuinely, even with 1 or 2 amazing people. Join a community group or be a part of a local social gathering. Maybe you can volunteer or help people in your local area. When you are there for them, others will be there for you. As you share enjoyable time and look out for one another, you'll never feel on your own again. Your community is ready and waiting for you now. Your affirmations. I am a part of a loving community, and I feel so loved. I make a difference, and the world benefits from who I am. I am worthy of love and connection, and I am seen and heard. Absolutely beautiful. And I definitely feel this and understand why this card came out, because, you know, going through this period in my life, and on this journey, I've been learning so much. but definitely feeling more disconnected. And so just going on this retreat and meeting people that are kind of on similar paths and on this journey, like, it's totally, I have a built-in community now that just, you know, we understand each other on like a soul level, and it's just been beautiful. Okay, I had to take a bit of a pause, but I'm back. So the next card is Family Tree. So let me find this one. Okay. So Family Tree. You are connected to your ancestors. You are a part of a vast legacy. It stretches across time and space, connecting many souls and weaving their dreams together with yours. Whether or not you know them, your true self resonates with certain ancestral patterns, themes, and lessons of growth. Each person linked to you connects you to a greater community. Your family lineage may hold specific intuitive gifts, wisdom, or traits to explore. The wisdom. The earth knows the footsteps of all your ancestors across time. Your lineage has faced countless challenges along the way and grown stronger over generations. You may not consciously know this, but your family was chosen as the perfect environment for you to cultivate certain gifts and to strengthen the connection to who you truly are. Your ancestors have passed down their strengths and even challenges to you. The environment that your soul has inhabited is like a rich garden, filled with plants and trees of unique vibrations and themes. Some plants bear sweet fruits and flowers, while others develop spiky thorns. No matter the outward appearance, each growth is a necessary part of the overall blossoming collective. You may wonder why your family has thorns or issues of a certain kind. When you look deeper, you may see the thorns are a part of a theme of growth or an opportunity to transmute obstacles into powerful gifts. It's important to note that underneath the surface of the soil, all the roots flow and connect as one network. Even when flowers fall away, new buds appear, continuing the ongoing cycle of life. On some level, you are part of the flow of this cycle, a part of the underlying root system that connects us all. When you value the family tree and traits of your lineage, you strengthen your foundation and clarify your reason for being. Look for the blessings you have gained and focus on the good. You are the sum of your ancestors, as will be your children and their children. The family tree is continually growing with each generation. The challenge. Have you been judging your family or holding a grudge about the past? These things dim your light in some way, showing you patterns to be explored. Notice how the same issues reappear. Situations may make you feel like a victim in your own story, or give you a reason to feel less than you truly are. Remember, your family is the garden where you get to heal, blossom, and use your natural abilities for good. This is an opportunity to observe what is growing and discard any weeds that are unhealthy. Are you having trouble seeing the blessings within your family's garden? Like it or not, they are teaching you through empowering soul lessons. These may seem difficult, but they will liberate you. Sometimes you may feel you want to uproot yourself from where you are planted and run to greener pastures. Trust and ask for guidance to see what is best in your situation. I am having challenges with blank. I ask for divine support to learn and graduate from many lessons. I choose to free myself from old family wounds so that my family is free to prosper with higher well-being in the past, present, and future. I choose release of all victim energies and embrace my powers of freedom and love. Accepting your lineage will help you discover the golden essence of wisdom, strength, and knowledge woven across time. You are helping your garden to flourish and the family tree to thrive as you grow and elevate yourself. When you objectively observe the experiences along with the blessings that surface, you will discover richness and gratitude for the traits flowing through the branches of your family tree. Your affirmations. I am rooted and connected, and my family loves through me. I am thankful for my growth and freedom. I love discovering who I truly am and allow my relationships to blossom. Okay, so this hit home, and very interesting that it came after Loving Community, and where it was talking about, these women that I just met that are like my soul sisters, and that it's great that I finally have, something like that. And then to get the family tree card, like saying, hey, you also have family, a reminder. And I think this is telling me to kind of show them a little bit more compassion, because even though they may not be on the same path, like understand or like be on the same kind of journey and path of awakening and of all those things, but they still are family, and I need to find some compassion, and be able to like still appreciate and accept them. And not that I don't, but I think my tendency recently has been to remove myself from, not everyone, but some. And it's funny that I was talking about ancestors. My mom actually this weekend just gave me a picture of both of my grandmothers. They passed away like over 10 years ago, both of them, within a few months of each other actually. And so I have that picture up now, and it's both sides, my mom's mom and my dad's mom, and it's just funny. I felt actually my dad's mom's presence a lot as well, and actually my mentor, when she pulled cards for me and it said like a loved one was here, and I immediately thought of my paternal grandmother, and she was able to kind of like say that we've been connected in past lives, that I may have been her actual like daughter in a past life, so that was kind of cool. So I just have like this connection there, and so it's just just a reminder, that family is still important, even if we don't always agree on everything, or whatever the case may be. But for the most part, our family has good intentions, and they love us regardless. I mean, hopefully they love us regardless, and to just try not to take judgments or things like that personal. Like, just they are on their path, their journey, they're working with the tools in their toolbox, and that's okay. You don't have to take on those judgments or whatever it is. Just accept them for who they are and love them as they are. Okay. Good reminder here. HI. Okay, so the next one is I am the light. So beautiful. I am the light. You are a bright soul. I just love the colors in this deck. You are not this body or this lifetime. You are timeless and eternal, made of stardust, energy, and shining light. Even your muscles and bones are made of energy. Every atom is a tiny piece of the same substance that makes the stars. The wisdom. You are here to experience greatness and play as a being of light and consciousness on earth. It's time to remember you're a wise soul inhabiting a human form. As you recall your powerful ancient existence made of the same light particles as everything else, you gain greater ability to manifest your desires. Go beyond your body and the illusions of the 3D world. Trust your light is shining on the earth for a reason. Know that you are assisted and protected every step of the way. Connect with your true self and shine brighter. Research into quantum physics has revealed how everything is made of luminous, vibrating energy. Science is exploring and proving this as reality. As you wake up to the idea that you are not just muscles, bones, and organs, you realize your true infinite existence and power. When you are feeling low or need a boost, imagine the light within your cells and molecules is switching on. Start with your head and go down to your feet, switching on the lights. Let them twinkle and sparkle inside you like a vast inner universe of galaxies. As they light you up, smile, and let joy make the lights shine even more brightly out into the universe. It's a beautiful image. The challenge: have you been identifying too much with the material world and forgetting that you are consciousness? Okay. Sorry. This picture in the book, I was like, wait, I just saw that, and it's the loving community card. Have you been identifying too much with the material world and forgetting that you are conscious divine energy? Have you been giving your power away? You are not your body. Your body is a part of you. You are light, and light is powerful. Thus, you can manifest whatever you want when you embody this truth. You are the brightest light within your universe, and as light, you have conscious and subconscious powers to create and co-create your experience. When you identify as a victim, this becomes your reality. When you change your perspective, your inner dialogue changes, and how you perceive yourself also changes. Part of the human experience is to awaken your capabilities as a creator, one who works with the patterns and frequencies of light appearing as matter. As you wake to your light nature and use it wisely, there is so much that you can manifest: greater wealth, love, abundance, and positive impact. You are not here to play small or live an insignificant life. You exist as a bright star. Let your light expand and grow. Your affirmations: I am light, my soul is eternal, and I easily manifest all that I need. My light goes beyond this situation and this life. I am a star, shining bright. I love that. Okay. Yeah, I don't have much to say on that. It's just a beautiful message. Okay, wonder. Is the last one? No. Okay. Wonder. Open your eyes to new blessings. Prepare for a blessing and be open to seeing it manifest in your life. Expect a miracle. You have been heard. Now it is time for you to notice what shows up for you. Be open to the magic. The wisdom. From time to time, we have moments when it feels like our eyes are truly opened and we witness something so incredible, so miraculous, that we are filled with awe. It's like when we come across a grand, beautiful vista before us and we take a photo, but the photo just never seems to capture the true wonder of what we saw, and neither do words. Reminds me of Sedona. It's this sense of wonder that links us to the divine and helps us gain an awareness of how infinite the universe is and how small and humble a part we are in it. Many psychologists and thinkers suggest that being able to maintain a sense of wonder is how we can truly walk sacredly in the mundane world. This card is telling you that this is the perfect moment to open your intuition and vision and see the signs sent to you. Wonders and miracles are all around us, but we simply need to open ourselves and see it all. The universe, your ancestors, and your divine team are helping you to see the beauty in the seen and unseen worlds around you. There is magic available to you every day. I love this, because that goes along with divine support, family tree, even I am light, spiritual awakening. Like, all these messages are tied together, I feel like. The challenge. What do you see when you look out into the world? Is it dull, boring, dangerous, and horrible? What are you afraid to see, and what do you think will happen if you see something different? If you're not seeing the magnificence of the world you live in, and only seeing how terrible it is, war, famine, poverty, hate, selfishness, etc., then it's because you've shut yourself off from your sense of wonder. There is no doubt that these things are happening in the world every day, but that doesn't mean they're the only things happening. And if you have shut your eyes, in quotes, off from seeing miracles, how do you expect to notice them when they happen? The funny thing is, opening up our sense of wonder and seeing the world for its splendor is the antidote to the awareness of all that is the opposite. When you can see wonders, you have a way of reaching out to others and helping heal wounds and create unity. Seeing miracles popping up around you is how you will be able to receive the blessings meant for you when they arrive. The only thing holding you back from this is fear. So identify those fears. What's holding you back? Ask yourself what their purpose is and find ways to change or counter these. This may involve asking for help from your divine team, or a healer or counselor who can guide you. Find the process that works for you to feel confident to open your eyes and see the wonders, and not to be afraid to share that sense of wonder with those around you. The more you open to the magic, the more it spreads to others. When this happens, maybe you'll be less inclined to be caught up in terrible things and choose a life filled with light and wonder. Affirmations. I choose to see good. I choose to see the light. I allow my vision to expand, and I let go and trust in miracles. I live in an amazing world full of wonder, and my life is miraculous. Wonder. I love this, and I feel like this is kind of what I'm doing now, what I'm trying to do by opening up, and letting you all into my world a little bit, trying to spread a little bit more positivity, and things that we can do to help propel that. I feel like it's funny. I think it's just confirming. This card is like confirming what I have been doing. I'm always glass half full. Every cloud has a silver lining, like all that stuff. I try not to focus on the bad, I know that it all exists and it's awful, but I try to, worrying about it isn't going to help the situation. So what can I do to, like it says, create more unity, and spread these messages of light? All right, preparation. Plant seeds for the future. It's just so funny that this came out because the meditations that we did at the retreat, we ended up doing the same one every day, because every day it's like something different came out of the guided meditation, but the essence of it was that you're given this seed to plant, and how you nurture and grow it, and all of that, like it's within you. But anyway, so we'll see what this says. Plant seeds for the future. Preparing for your bright future takes time, commitment, and vision. Every move that you make happens in well-crafted stages. Plant seeds with passion now and watch them grow successfully with divine timing. The wisdom. When you want to grow something, whether a business, relationship, or something else, you need to start with the smallest seed of an idea and a pure spark of desired intentions. Everything comes from nothingness into full-blown creation. Everything you choose to experience begins within you as energy, thought, or emotion before it has the chance to take shape and become reality. A powerful practice to assist this process is to write down what you want to create. When you record the steps and goals you are visualizing, they leave your imagination and start to become concrete reality. As you write and visualize, imagine these as seeds you've planted, growing richly and blossoming over time. One seed can grow into multiple opportunities. What you attract also has a way of strengthening and adding to what you are cultivating. Nurture your ideas and have faith that with wise action, anything in alignment with your soul will thrive. Do whatever is needed to allow these amazing things to happen. The challenge. Are you neglecting your goals and dreams and not putting the positive work into them? Have you been procrastinating instead of consciously preparing daily? A seed loves to have fertile soil, sunlight, and water for it to grow big and bountiful. After you write down your dreams, explore what they need to flourish and bear fruit. Look at each goal and the simple or intricate components that are required. Do what you need step by step, while fully understanding that each step is a step of success. Rewards and successes don't just have to come at the end. Preparation is not like a rolling runaway train or a bulldozer. There may be times of great activity and other times of rest and receptivity as your dreams receive nourishment for growth. It takes time and patience for sure. But as you make it enjoyable, every step of preparation and understanding flows efficiently into place. By nurturing your projects, giving them what they need when they need it, you find that you will be joyfully surprised at the amazingness that you can accomplish. Your affirmations. I plant my seeds and watch them grow strong. My dreams blossom with the best timing, always succeeding. I am growing every day, and I am grateful for the steps I take. I love this so much because it does kind of resonate, and it's just so funny that the rest card is right after it, because it was saying about, sometimes the preparation, like sometimes it takes time, and so sometimes rest is important as well. And in the meditation it said, like it's talking about planting the seed, right? And like all the soil, like this says, and everything that it needs to grow, the sunlight. And in the meditation it says, yelling at the seed isn't going to make it grow any faster. Pulling it out to see how much it's grown obviously is not going to make it grow any faster, or like that'll actually like probably kill it. And like forcing it or just like wishing for it to grow faster, like everything has its pace and its time, as long as you continue to fertilize and like nourish it, right? So it's just funny. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's all true. It's all right. Yeah, I love this. And it's like, I made that first video 6 months ago, and I was just sitting there under the soil, marinating, until I was ready to actually, open up and blossom. So yeah, even if it's like things that we started in the past, we know when it's time. We know when it's time to take the next step. And for me, that was now, to take the next step. So I love this. See how like these messages, like for me, I pulled these cards for me, but maybe someone out there, this is also resonating with where you are in your life, like that these different, or maybe some of these messages resonate, some don't. Take what, as many folks say online, take what resonates. Maybe not every single message, but I'm definitely finding connections with all of these cards so far, and see how it can apply in my life. But it just, it opens up your mind, gives you another perspective, or just things to think about. And it's like, oh, it's like those aha moments. It's so funny. Preparation and then rest now, which is the next card that I had pulled. So interesting. Rest now. It's time to rest and breathe. Self-care and nourishing times of rest are essential ways to show yourself some love and kindness. Your body is communicating with you and saying it needs to rest now. Take more time to honor your needs, because your well-being is essential. The wisdom. You need to take even better care of yourself than you already do. Find ways to amp up your love and cozy comforting of yourself. Go to bed early with a warm cup of tea or a soothing music soundtrack. Set up your rest time for success by creating an enjoyable, tranquil environment. Good rest recharges and awakens your body, mind, and soul. When you align yourself by permitting rest and recentering, your days will become brighter and more manageable. Rest and sleep go together, but you can also rest by meditating, daydreaming, receiving a massage, or doing yin yoga or other restorative practices. Only you know what is best for you, and only you can ensure that you do them consistently. Listen to your body. It will let you know when it's had enough. Those are the times when you hear yourself and your needs. Create a peaceful space for yourself and allow yourself the time you need. You will feel more love and trust for yourself when you take good care of your needs. That's really interesting because I feel like I have been very much on a self-care journey, and trying to, just really show myself love and care. But this is saying I have to do even more. And I think it's coming up because my sleep has not been great as of late. I keep just staying up late when I really should go to sleep. But I get sucked into these YouTube videos now. So I like the idea of the cup of tea, sleepy time tea, and okay, the challenge. Are you paying attention to the signals of exhaustion and depletion that your body is sending you? No. Have you been struggling with sleep? Yes. Relaxing your mind or taking quality time for your own needs. Let your daily stresses go one by one, and you will see the world won't explode if you take a breather. It may feel that way sometimes, but it is really important that you realize that your health and well-being is your number one priority. Show yourself, your children, and others in your life that you are valuable and require loving care too. It isn't selfish to rest and to help maintain your awesomeness by doing what you require for peace. Your energy system in some ways is like a battery. When it is almost empty, it won't perform as well as when it is fully charged. Take the time you need to relax and recharge. Give yourself permission to do so and let others know this is what you need. Lack of sleep affects your brain and other vital parts of the body, so don't put off rest in place of other activities. Make it a priority. You will feel restored and accomplish more when your energy is recharged. Your affirmations. It's okay to let go and breathe, and I rest and know all is well. I give myself the space and peace I need to heal. My well-being is important to me, so I love and take care of myself. Okay, message received. I will go to bed early. Okay, the last one. Open your eyes. Interested in this. Open your eyes. It is time to see light and wonder. What did we get earlier? I am light and wonder. Okay. You are so lucky. You are ready now, and your work has prepared you well. Preparation. Keep taking baby steps and keep practicing. If you want to see all the wonders of the universe, set the intention and trust your visions. The wisdom. A miraculous world of wonder is all around you, and you have the ability to see it. Within you are gifts and talents that connect you to divine frequencies, visions, and prophecies, or vividly lucid dreams. Your abilities are special even if you are not aware of them fully. Be excited to explore all the mysteries before you. Pay attention to what has appeared already, such as your dreams, signs, or creative imaginings. You may be a seer or a clairvoyant, or simply sense what something looks like. The more you acknowledge and practice what you sense, the stronger you will become. Your abilities have to start somewhere. Little by little, they will grow stronger, more consistent, and powerful. If you are a creative or imaginative thinker, using your vision can birth a higher level of new and amazing things. As you combine meditation and the intention to open your vision to light and truth, wondrous things appear like magic. The challenge. Have you been wanting to see auras or spiritual visions but are having difficulty doing so? Have you been trying to open your third eye but feel you are blocked? Trust your senses. If you are feeling obstructed, you probably are. Some fear from your past or past lives may be trying to get your attention. Choose to face this and release it, and you will free yourself once and for all. Face any fears of resistance now, or you may carry it around for years. Write about your desires to develop clairvoyance or to enhance your existing abilities. Explore what fears show up related to persecution or any fear of being wrong or different. This will bring greater clarity and help you shift anything that is in the way of perceiving with your eyes and third eye as one. If you need help, invoke the following. Divine, I ask for your support in healing my past and anything affecting my intuitive vision. Help me see the light of truth. I ask for the highest divine light to guide me on my best journey and open my senses in ways that are right for me and my purpose. Thank you for your support. Your affirmations. I choose to see clearly what is best for me. I am open to divine mysteries. My third eye is open and I choose to see. I claim my highest vision and power, and I am lucky that I see, feel, and know the truth. I love this because I'm taking this as like opening up the channel to trust my intuition more. That is something that I have really struggled with, and I think it is because of, sorry, my nose is like itchy, because of what I experienced in my last relationship and how I basically was conditioned to like ignore my intuition and like what my gut was telling me was going on, because I was gaslit and manipulated and like all those things for so long that it's like I'm having to unlearn or like heal that. And I mean, I feel like I've been doing a good job, but that's definitely an area where I still am like, is that really my gut or like my intuition, or is that my ego? You know, I still have trouble deciphering like what is what. And so that's what I'm getting out of this, is like really, you know, continue on this journey, on this path of like opening up, really opening your eyes, like it says, and your third eye. So I love this little prayer that I gave to help with that, because I want to strengthen my intuition and like my channel, and open myself up to all the guidance, to everything, to like all the, you know, what all these messages were saying. So that was the last card of the Soul Wisdom Oracle deck of the cards that I pulled. Obviously there are like 50 cards in this deck, but yeah, so just so that you can see them all. I don't know if this is gonna work. I might cut this part out. But anyway, it looks really pretty on the table. And thank you for listening and hanging in there. I know this is a long video. So yeah, I hope it was helpful, and let me know in the comments. Love y'all.